Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 76, which I'm dipping back into today because, okay, let's start at the beginning here. You see, me and 76, we've got a difficult relationship, which is, there's bits of it I like, there's bits of it I don't. The map, for example, is actually pretty damn solid. I had a nice time exploring the world, and the campaign, while a bit of a mixed bag, does have its high points. In particular, the Wastelanders campaign. That was actually really damn good, but therein lies the problem, because after about 60 hours of 76, I'd explored the map and I'd done all of the campaign narrative stuff available, and at that point the game just didn't really have anything else for me to do, aside from a series of events that basically boiled down to shoot a very large number of ludicrously tanky enemies, and that was pretty much the moment I was done with Fallout 76, because all I really wanted was a Fallout single-player action RPG. Which brings us to today, because finally, after cocking years, they've basically delivered more of what I actually bloody wanted. A brand new bit of map with new missions and new characters and new story and whatnot, so okay. I am here to answer one and only one question today, which is, if your main interest in the Fallout franchise is as a single-player narrative action RPG, does the new Skyline Valley expansion make Fallout 76 worth visiting again? So, alright, let's find out together. Here we go, home sweet home, and okay, I won't deny, building your own base was always a lovely function of Fallout 76, and I did, put a lot of effort into making it nice, damn it, alright. I put a lot of time and effort into getting this place looking fancy. Okay, let's just get everyone on the same page in case you've never played Fallout 76 before. So, right, this is a Fallout game set in West Virginia. When it came out, several years ago, the world was completely empty, everybody was dead, and there was a really severe dragon problem. Still, that was a long time ago, years have passed, instead, now everybody's not dead. In fact, West Virginia is honestly quite bloody crowded these days. And as for the whole dragon infestation, it's kind of unclear whether the dragons are, still a problem or not. But, people just don't talk about it, it's fine, don't worry about it. And as for me, I've got a set of Chinese stealth armor and a magnificent owl head right here, so I can just go invisible if the enemies become, a bit troublesome and whatnot. And if that doesn't work, I can always shoot them with, yes, handguns and shotguns, which I am very, very good with. Anyway, that's basically everyone all caught up, and let's figure out what's, yes, going on with this new bit of the map. Because, like any good Bethesda expansion, obviously, we start off by listening to the radio.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-21. This signal will repeat.
Okay, something's gone wrong with a vault door. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of assuming, the signal would be coming from, down here. Which I'm pretty sure is, the new area, given I've not got any quest markers around there I can travel to, but, instead, right, I suspect that vault door's just gone on quite a bloody flight. Gotcha! So, okay, if the vault door's been tossed this far, I'm not feeling good about, what's going on inside aforementioned vault, to be honest, no. Ah, you see, remember what I was saying about how, yes, these days West Virginia is actually, no longer dead, instead it's actually cocky crowded? Yes, indeed. There's in fact a neighbour right here who can tell me about the mysterious falling vault door.
Well, going by the number, I'd say this is from Vault 63. My buddy told me that it's located in the ash heap. I can mark it on your map. If you do make your way down there, stay safe. I heard it's overrun with mole miners. And the ash heap itself is barely breathable without a mask. And one wrong step might charcoal roast your foot. That aside, there's been a crazy storm brewing down that way. Doubt it's related, but I think I'll steer clear myself all the same.
And there we go, we've got a location. Okay, crouch down, guns out, may well be trouble around here, though, John, don't forget, the whole point is there was just a really cocking big explosion in this bit of the world. Anything standing nearby would be very, very dead. Gotcha. Okay, things are not looking, you know, much better inside, and... okay. Feral lost. So I'm guessing this is one of those vaults where everyone turned into a ghoul because... yes, you know, this would not be the first time that's happened. So, alright, just a mosey onwards there. Oh, bloody hell. They're level 100. Because I'm level 100, so I'm guessing they're, you know, leveling to me and whatnot. So, don't mind me, don't mind me. Maybe lights off, John, and maybe lights off. Or just murder. Murder is fine too. There we go. Screw you. Oh, blimey. Oh, you're an engineer. Yes, that does make sense now you mention it. Right, excuse me. No, I've got staggering shotgun abilities. So basically, oh, hang on. Are you a ghoul wearing weird power armor? Because I feel like you might be wearing weird power armor. I'm not entirely sure because he's kind of exploded into bits, but, right. Pulse grenades. I feel like, yes, they had, like, robots halfway to power armor McGibbles going on here.
Waiting. Always waiting. For what?
Okay, so these may be ghouls, but they're not ferals. Though by the sounds of it, yes, they may be, kinda halfway there. Just charge up a good shot, excuse me. And there you go. Blimey, you guys are a bit tanky. For, like, you know, ghouls in flipping jumpsuits and whatnot. No. None of that, please. None of flipping that. Just bloody lay down and die. I'm gonna be honest, this is part of the main reason I kind of stopped playing Fallout 76. Just an obsession with enemies who are just so cocky tanky. It's just non-stop tanky enemies who will take shotgun blasts to the face all day, every day. Bloody hell. Still, just play this slow and tactical. Take out the ones with guns, and then, yeah, if you're relying on melee weapons, basically, screw you, you stupid loser. Right in the legs, and then you can't do a thing to me. And there's so cocking many of them. They're just spawning in now, aren't they?
Hello? Anyone still sane out there? Come to the intercom if you can hear me. Someone there? I picked up a pretty big surge of activity on our sensors, but it went quiet all of a sudden.
Hello there, lovely to meet you. There's crazy electric power armor ghouls out here, by the way.
Well, obviously, that whole tunnel is infested with the Lost. The question is, what are you doing in there with them? Wait, are you telling me that you managed to wipe out all of the Lost yourself? I have so many questions. How? With what? And then actually... No, focus, Hilda. I could use someone with a lethal skill set. Hey, would you be up for a little hike?
Okay, by any chance, is it going to be sending me, oh, I don't know, into a brand new bit of the map or whatnot? Though yes, before we get to that, when you say you're lost...
Yes, but this is hardly the time to talk. All will be explained if you follow my directions.
Oh, she saw me coming. Apparently I just cooking exude Bethesda protagonist energy. Good.
The entrance area you're in now was once a high-speed rail system for transporting supplies to the rest of the vault. But as you can see, it's completely caved in. You'll have to walk to another entrance closer to the vault's atrium. It's just a quick trip over the hills to the south. Look for the entrance to the Shenandoah National Park. If you need a landmark, just keep walking toward that teeny tiny, giant, menacing storm in the sky. You'll find the entrance underneath the manor in the dead center of the park. And storm. Can't miss it. Good luck!
Okay, giant storm, giant manor, new park area. Now this is what we're cocking after. I say it's what we're cocking after. I wonder if, like, you know, any of the nearby camps are selling shotgun ammo, because I could really use some shotgun ammo, actually. I've just seen on the map a level 2000 character. Well, that's just cocky terrifying conceptually. Oh, but John, you know what makes way more sense? The White Springs. This was already a good shopping centre, but these days, yes, it's just cocking swimming in people. They've cocking resettled the place. Here we go. That's more cocking like it, though blimey, I'm burning through caps in a hurry. And yes, I'm aware you can just craft ammo in this game, but yeah, that's more of a theoretically you could craft ammo in this game, because for shotgun users, bloody hell, that's a bit expensive on the old plastic front, okay? I'm not made of plastic. You know what? That'll keep me going for Honestly, probably about 2.5 minutes, given how tanky the enemies in this game are. But you know what? It's gonna have to cock and do. Funny old thing about the new area, which is, yes, because it's like, you know, just been stuck on the bottom of the map. There doesn't appear to be, like, a road connecting it to the main area. So I'm not 100% sure, like, you know, what the intended approach is. So, right, we'll start at Vault 96, we'll mosey south, and then get distracted by anything that appears on the compass. So, this is, you know, 1, roughly the right direction, and 2, I'm seeing something ahead of me. Right, I think I may have, like, you know, entered the area properly, because I think I did see something in the patch notes about, lightning strikes. But that's okay, I'm invisible. Like, you know, the clouds can't see me, so they can't hit me. That's how lightning works, I assume. So, alright. Keep on keeping on. So far, all quiet. Okay, buddy. What have I just stumbled across here? And okay, if I'm going up against, you know, rad roaches, we're going over to just, you know, a basic weapon. We're not cracking out the good stuff, alright? At this point, yeah, my shotgun ammo is very... I think there may have been landmines there. Or alternatively, yes, my explosive pipe weapon is significantly more explosive than I was remembering. Here we go, I found the visitor center. That feels like, you know, an excellent place to start to figure out what's going on here precisely. Oh, and speak of the devil. Okay. Diary pages hidden inside first aid boxes. Okay. B was starting work here in the national park and apparently it was not in good shape. Starting off with, okay. Steel Jack statues. I wonder what they're always pointing at. Okay, statues. Here we go. One right here. This will presumably be the chappie. Something might be hidden over here, perhaps. Alright, maybe something to, yeah, cross-reference against other statues. We could triangulate if I could find more than one. Okay, something's alive in here, because the brackets are shuffling a tiny amount, and... oh dear, right. Bears. There's gonna be bears in the park. Gotcha. For the time being, though, yeah, the doors are either chained up or need a key, so, okay, we need to come back here later, because I'm not seeing a key behind the desk or anything, and the computer can't open the door either. Okay, keep on keeping on. By the looks of it, yes, the sun is rising, so we can now travel with a bit more light. Lovely. Oh, hang on, we've got... oh dear. We've got something much nastier than the random creatures I was just seeing a moment ago, which is... are you by any chance giant mutated turkeys? Because I think you might be, in which case, no. No, no, no. Down on the ground, please. And also, no legs. No legs for you. Take out their flipping... have you got a flipping projectile? Can you, like, you know, turkey spit at me or something? Okay, you are... you're nasty. Let's just... no. What the cock's also shooting me? Oh! There was just a rat at my feet. That's fine. Nothing was shooting at me. Right, so there's giant mutated turkeys. I'm okay with that. I am 100% fine with that. That's marvellous, actually. There were definitely 2 others, but they just wandered off and left their friend to die. So, I thought I heard you cocky bastards back again. No. None of this, please. None of this. Get up somewhere high. They're melee enemies and it's a Bethesda game, so they definitely can't path to me properly. So basically, screw you, you stupid losers. Yeah, you better cocky run. There you flipping go. Down you go, you stupid losers. In fact, they're stuck on a fence. Oh, just spectacular right there. Okay, the lady did say, yeah, go to the giant mansion under the storm and... okay, can't help but notice there appears to be a giant thing in the sky. Is there supposed to be a giant thing in the sky? Like, that could be, you know, a very important machine that's causing the storm, or it could just be something that's bugged up there. It's a Fallout game, it's hard to cooking say. But yes, the game's telling me instead to mosey over in this direction, possibly to, like, you know, a car park or whatnot. So, hello over there, there's someone around.
Get away! Oh, you aren't one of them. You scared me. I'm Craig from Foundation, and I think I'm the only one left. We saw the nasty weather kicking up down here and thought it'd be worth checking out. See if anyone needed help. Didn't make it far down the road before we got jumped by something. I panicked and ran.
Okay, they're from Foundation. The sellers who were introduced in Wastelanders. Got it. And I'm guessing yes, but any chance, was it going gobble 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 while it ate your friends?
They looked kinda like ghouls, but glowed, charred all over, and sparking like a broken wire. They were yelling all kinds of nonsense. Came at us out of nowhere and just started shooting and swinging.
Never mind. The Lost. Gotcha. Alright, so step one, let's go see if we can find any evidence pointing at, yes, this guy's almost certainly dead friends. Also, I'm in an event area. No. Events are just 10 million tanky enemies. No thank you. Not interested. Have a nice day. No issues with you whatsoever, my friends. Right, just keep on keeping on. See if we can find, you know, something. Any sign of... Oh. A flare. Someone's put a flare down in that direction. Okay, mosey over to, yes, this lovely destination right over here. Any chance, my friend, would you be... yes, one of the guys from the settlements? Give it a look. See, my perception is indeed over 4. So, blood pooled from a head wound, died to a single bullet to the back of the head, leaving a blood trail off the cliff. So, okay, pop a flare down so his friend can go and get his body and whatnot, though, okay. Single wound to the back of the head feels, you know, someone who knows what they were doing, a professional or something. And I can either mosey on, or alternatively, I can gather his personal effects. So, okay, you know, good old Craig might appreciate that, potentially. Though, when you say personal effects, I mean, blood trail, aha! Blood trail off the cocky cliff. So, alright, just step down. Careful, careful. So, there's a hat. Lovely. Okay, same basic idea, just a mosey towards the signal flare. Not seeing any trouble around here. Drop down, nice and careful. So, right. Signal flare here. And we've got ourselves a lovely one corpse. Give it a look-see. It looks like the Lost tore into him. So I can place a flare down, though... okay, curiously, I'm placing a flare down, like... next to an existing flare that's like, oh dear, right, I feel like I may have just walked into, a trap. Because, contrary to what you're saying, I'm not convinced these guys are actually, like, you know, properly feral. They seem to be a bit cleverer than feral. Also, John, maybe, just maybe, it's time to start doing some, healing. Because, they are hitting quite hard, actually. No. Screw you. Right in the head. Take out your head, buddy. Right up to... maybe just finish off the one who's, like, you know, actually attacking you right now, John. That would be good, too. Excuse me. No. And cock me, you bastard, to tanky. Also, occasionally they just sort of burst into, like, confetti. Is that a Lost thing or a my character thing? I'm genuinely not sure. Oh, and I found this guy's diary. Basically, by mistake, I was just, like, you know, killing those guys, and I happened to make it there. Oh, hang on. The signal flare. Obviously, because someone else did this mission before I did in this universe, the signal flare's already present, though I've still got to lay the signal flare down, like my signal flare, so that in my personal universe, I've laid down the signal flare. But, like, the signal flare's already here, like, I can already see it, but... oh, the perils of an online world. Dear oh flipping dear. Oh, and crikey, the mansion's a bit on the creepy side. Right, some weird stuff's going on, and... okay, the mysterious spaceship has disappeared. So either, like, it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place, it was just a bug, or alternatively, it is there, but I'm not supposed to have seen it yet, and I'm not supposed to know about the spaceship in the clouds. It's a Bethesda game, it's hard to say. So, right. Mosey in. Get the last survivor's body. Lay down a thing, though... I mean, I'm gonna be honest, in this weather, I'm not sure you're gonna see a red smoke flare. Like, everything's cooking red smoke at the minute. Oh, and on this occasion, right. No body at all. Oh, well, here come the feral lost. Right, some of them might be a bit on the feral. No, just all of you naff off. Every last one of you. They're all cocky, bloody high level too. Right, no. Nobody gets to run at me. Right, now that's in play. Excuse me. No. Right in the head. Right to the cocking head. Thank you. No, continue, no. Just once again, naff off. Why are they turning into fireworks? This is all very confusing. Okay, thing and note, by the way, which is even the basic feral lost who aren't wearing the power armor, they appear to turn into, like, you know, blue lightning gibbles when they die. So that's weird. And here we go, a handful of hollow tanks. Apparently, yes, completes the set of personal effects. Lovely. Oh, and that is true. Are you going to be, like, you know, annoyed that there was literally no body left from, the third site?
Hey, that belongs to Rebecca. If there was no body, she might still be alive. There's a chance.
There was a lot of cocky blood there, Craig. Now, what the cock is going on inside this, yes, weird giant mansion that may possibly have a vault under it, given, I'm kind of feeling like, you know, vault tech aesthetic vibes here. Okay, by any cocking chance is it? Oh, good, it's more cocking lost, including, oh dear, that's a lost champion. That feels much worse, actually. No trouble, aside from the fact I'm clearly starting trouble. Like, this is kind of on me, I'll admit. Okay, just lead them in a circle, jump over things to distract them, and no, seriously, go for the... That guy just exploded and I did not even shoot him. Go for the legs, John. They're ferals. Go for the legs, and then they will actually keep their own friends from getting to me. Seriously, why is everyone exploding? Oh, hello, Saxy. Right, we're dealing with, you know, the little lads and whatnot, but, I'm more concerned about the big lad in power armor who's... Oh, he's woken up at the exact moment I've run out of, shotgun ammo. Oh, that's good. That's great. What's my backup weapon, by the way? And, oh, I do have a nice Gauss rifle. That's true. I think someone gifted me this at some point, so that's nice. And that did nothing good. Just run in a circle, spamming stim packs. It's all gonna be fine, probably. Actually, you know what? I really don't need to bother healing because, yes, this is Fallout 76, meaning you just come back from the dead. It's fine. Okay, so much cocking time later. Basically, yes, I just ran in a circle over and over again and slowly wore them down because they all had so cocking much health. Right, with that done, just need to find our way to, yes, the vault entrance. So, I mean, I feel like given the planks on this side, I could just, you know, remove the plank and open this door, but apparently my character can't figure that out. Should have invested more in intelligence, damn it. Aha, instead downstairs. That is a good direction to go if you're looking for a vault, absolutely.
Calling mysterious stranger. Hello? Anyone there yet? So, here's the situation. You need to get into the vault. I need to get out. This door isn't intended for easy access, so it'll require joint authorization from both sides to open. I'm on this side and authorized. You're on that side and not authorized. But no worries. I've got a plan. All of the Lost were once members of the Vault and should have authorization. You just need to get a hold of a hand and scan it. Easy peasy.
I was wondering whether we were going towards chopping off a hand, though... okay, when you say I need to get into the Vault, I really don't. I still don't know why I'm even getting in here. I'm just kind of here because it's here. Okay, I really wanted the hand off of this guy, because you caused me a lot of trouble, you bastards. But apparently I've just decided this hand's the hand we're chopping off. Dear flippin' dear. There we go, we've made it inside. Lovely.
Oh good, you're here, and you're not lost, I assume. If you are, say so, because that would be a major breakthrough.
Okay, I'm here. You could leave if you want to, meaning I now want some cocking answers.
I'm a bit too busy for that, but someone inside would be very happy to answer all of your questions. Anyway, I'm Hilda Stoltz. Hi. I'm head of the organic sector, which is exactly where I'm about to run off to. But don't worry, my Uncle Hugo is very eager to meet you. Just down the hall, in the Overseer's office, as he is the Overseer. Oh, and I've disabled the two-step lock, so coming and going should be easier now. Anyway, like I said, Uncle Hugo, down the hall. Toodaloo!
Okay, well, you've been cooking hopeless, but bare minimum, sounds like he might be willing to have a chat with me. So okay, guns away, Hugo, my friend. I want some cooking answers.
Willkommen. Bitte komm rein. My niece told me to expect you. And do not mind my appearance. I can assure you I mean no harm. Can the same be said of you, though, outsider? Do you intend to harm us?
I mean, your lot have been slapping me around for the last couple of hours, so... okay. Not yet, but I'm kind of getting trap vibes here.
My niece can be a bit forceful when she finds a carrot to chase. You have my word, though. You haven't chased your carrot into a trap. Where are my manners? I did not mean to be so standoffish. You're a most welcome guest here. I cannot be too careful. It has been a long time since we've spoken with anyone from the surface. Ah, fascinating. Is that the faint clicking of a Pip-Boy I hear? How grand. A colleague from another paradise below the ground. Vault 76, I take it? What a pleasant surprise.
So, no reason to lie, but yeah, why specifically 76? There are a lot of vaults in West Virginia.
Oh, don't be silly. You certainly aren't from any of the others nearby. There's no need to be coy. I think we can both gather why I'd come to such a conclusion.
Okay, I'm actually not sure why you would come to that conclusion, because, as I say, many vaults around here, but maybe he already knows that, you know, most of them are offline and dead.
Perhaps I should introduce myself to assuage any hesitation you have. I am Hugo Stolz, Overseer of Vault 63, yes, but also a principled man of business from the world of yore. Founder and CEO of Stolz Enterprises, respected member of Vault Tech's board of directors, and overall international man of mystery. Allow me to formally welcome you to Vault 63 as our, let's say, outside consultant. Yes, that'll do perfectly.
Oh, this is the cocking Fallout universe. Don't trust anyone who, 1, works for Vault Tech, and 2, is also connected to other pre-war companies. Like, they were all doing monstrous nightmare stuff.
No, I'm sure you have many questions. I would expect no less, but I promise your first task will help to answer much. Speak with our Chief of Security, James T. Oberlin, and fetch me his latest situation report. I'd like to have him vet you a bit before we proceed any further. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer questions for you about our current predicament while you're at it.
Alright, I don't trust you, Hugo, but bare minimum, if this does get us at least some answers. Oh, blimey, downstairs right. This is a proper big vault. Got it, I did not realise there was so much going on here. And by the looks of it, yes, this vault may not have been completed, potentially. Oh, I do like your garden, though. Your garden is lovely, though. Hang about. Oh, secret passageway behind the waterfall, you say? Including a pump access, currently inaccessible. Right, we're going to be needing to help fix up your vault at some point, aren't we? Okay, for now, back to, yes, the security chappie. Let's get some answers.
James T. Oberlin, Chief of Security, Vault 63. Formerly United States Army. Ordinarily, an outsider would report directly to the security offices. But as you've seen, Mr. Stolz isn't fond of ordinary. How exactly did you end up on our doorstep, outsider?
Okay, this is not my fault. Hilda basically told me to come here.
Well, considering I'm entirely lacking any sort of credentials or background on you, perhaps you can fill me in on your history.
Okay, so, yeah, Dweller in 76, though, ooh, I could just start lying instead, and, right, if I was strong enough, that would impress him. But I am not strong enough, so I can't pass that, and, you know what? I kind of feel like, in a way, a very real way, I am a wandering wasteland minstrel, because there are many instruments dotted around West Virginia. I sometimes stop and play them, and I do have a piano in my camp back home.
this was a test, and you just failed it. Mr. Stoltz buzzed me ahead of your arrival. Vault dweller from 76, capable of dispatching Lost, and apparently, a clown. Listen, I know a dog and pony show when I see one. I couldn't talk Mr. Stoltz out of this if I tried. Take my status report and run along. We'll be working together soon. So expect that attitude of yours to shape up. Dismissed. Unless there's any pressing questions that need answering.
I mean, yes, one. What the cock is a Lost, precisely?
Our former friends, family, neighbors. An accident some decade back led to their creation. Their condition is irreversible. Beyond that, I'll leave it to Mr. Stoltz's discretion on further details. Just know, they will kill you on sight without mercy. Communication is impossible. Do not hesitate to strike first.
Okay, I'm starting to become mildly irritated that the flow of this quest so far has been Hilda telling me, hey, the Overseer will tell you what's going on, and the Overseer saying this guy will tell me what's going on, and him now saying, no actually, but the Overseer will tell you what's going on, when the Overseer just sent me to you to answer my question, so, okay, will someone just tell me what the cock's happening?
Our facility houses a large-scale weather control device. Some decades ago, an accident rendered it inoperable. However, a recent event has led to its reactivation. With that, we have the storm, along with other unexpected outcomes. One of our top priorities is bringing it back under our control.
Okay, the Vault experiment has something to do with a weather control. That might explain a lot.
63's construction had fallen behind due to its lofty and ambitious size. This left our population exposed to extreme levels of radioactive fallout after the bombs fell. Those of us that survived the exposure ended up like this. But working with us so-called ghouls won't be a problem, will it?
Right, as I already noted, yeah. The Vault wasn't done yet, hence radiation leaked in, hence the ghouls.
I have a question for you. Tell me, are we our brains?
Oh, okay. I was just bringing him the report back like he asked, but... Okay, with intelligence plus 10, we can, start engaging in a more philosophical debate here. In a sense, we observe and process the world through our brains, so as a result, yes, I suppose we are, though even the brain doesn't really, get to the full philosophical question as to what makes a person, because things can physically go wrong with the brain that make it, not perceive things as they actually are, so, okay. We can't engage with that precisely, but let's see if we can, get a bit more detail as to where he's going with this.
Are you, the person standing in front of me, simply a brain? Or are we more? Consciousness, perception, encoding and the formation of memories. We take the observable world and sculpt from it a translation of ourselves, of others. And in the eyes of others, how many versions of us exist?
Okay. What precisely is going on that made you bring that up right this moment, my friends?
Of course. We've only just met. I apologize. You have the spirit of an old friend about you. I've forgotten there's much new ground to tread between us. I may have failed to mention this before, but I am or was blind. Born that way. After the incident that left me in this state, I became able to truly see the world. Well, perhaps it's more accurate to say, I feel the world. Pulses of electricity, waves bending and refracting. Gentle hums of life vibrating shapes into being. This world I see, I share it with the lost. I live as they do, yet I remain myself. Perhaps more myself than I was before. But others were lost to it, and to us. Friends, colleagues, loved ones. When they witness this world, they're minded. Well, I suppose I cannot explain what their mind perceives, just as one could never explain sight to me before. We have been trying to learn why this connection was permanently severed between us. Desperately so.
Okay. So the lost are something to do with electricity, which makes sense. When they die, there's a big burst of, you know, electrical blue shimmeriness. That's how they perceive the world now. So a gigantic storm that's, you know, full of lightning and whatnot, that might be very disorientating, maybe even maddening. So, okay, we're starting to put together a picture here. Gotcha.
As you've hopefully been made aware by now, the source of the weather phenomenon outside is a device that is under our control. Or rather, the lack thereof. Control, that is. In order to solve this error, we'll need to acquire the weather machine's blueprints. They are in the wall safe just over there. The safe can only be opened with a key that my beloved wife Cassie has chosen to hide in a very secure location. So secure that only she knows where it is. This is problematic, as she has been unwell and unresponsive for quite some time. That said, she was a diligent note-keeper. I'm certain you could find out where she moved the key to if you were to search through her notes. You should find them all in our room upstairs. It is unlocked, so you should be able to just walk in. With my condition as it is, I'm unable to do this myself, and thus, my new friend, the task falls to you.
Okay. Does that mean, like, every ghoul in this vault is blind, or just you? Because, if it's just you, why couldn't you have just told anyone else to do this at, like, any point in the last decade? And, okay, this is all a bit peculiar, but yes, why me in particular?
I'm concerned for my wife's privacy. Her notes could include audit reports and other sensitive information. While it means nothing to a stranger like you, it could sow discord in our vault. I'd rather not have files go missing or rumors spreading. You understand, don't you?
Okay, that's a bit of a flimsy excuse, but sure, why not? So okay, upstairs in the overseer's room, hang on, step one, help myself to all of his money. Let's see what we can figure out about, yes, a potential key. So alright, grateful for a chance to exhibit my art, but that is a very long way away from West Virginia. That does not feel relevant. Keep on keeping on. A journal, that feels good. Ah, but in her journal, I missed the French quarters and the music, so... right, her friend who invited her to the art gallery, I'm guessing she spent a large amount of time down there. She apparently did not like, yes, the local West Virginia area. And my only sanctuary is the small waterfall in the garden sector. Okay. I feel like, you know, that might be where we're supposed to be looking. Or alternatively, okay, she was worried about security, so as a result I've locked away our sensitive documents and will not be letting the key leave my person for any reason. I fashioned the key into part of my favourite necklace, so... okay. If we could just find her, take the necklace, and we're golden. The problem is, when he says she's like, you know, unwell, does he mean she's laid up in the med bay, or like, you know, she went bananas and is now running around as a lost? Here we go, that lovely cave I already detected, so, right. There's a mysterious event here. Nothing we can do with that just yet, so... oh, I knew this was going to be important. The question is, yes, precisely, where do we go now? And alright, fuse box, but looks like it might be broken with a quick hit. Alright. Well, that appears to have done the job. Lovely. That was a very, very fancy gun to waste on just shooting that, but...
What the hell are you doing in here? Get your filthy hands off her!
Okay, like, you literally told me to do this thing. Though, admittedly, yes, maybe I should have, like, come to you rather than just shooting the fuse box.
Very well. But I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate a stranger manhandling your spouse. This arrangement is in her best interest. I apologize. Truly. I'm just very protective of her, you know? She is my other half, and life is just not complete without her. Of course, she has the key herself. I should have known.
I am not sure I trust Hugo here. Just, you know. There's something not right in this vault, and especially not right about the fact that, yes, his wife was just locked away in a sealed room hidden around the back of a cocking waterfall. Oh, and I tell you what, whoever the cock is handling the plumbing in this place is not doing a good job. I just took a sip out of the water fountain, and not only is it heavily irradiated, I just got cocking dysentery from it. Oh. Well, this is all very interesting. My gorgeous capitalist piggy, please, my dear, I beg you to come with me. No good can come from a project funded by a big corporation. Please, please, please meet me by Makeout Point next week on the 23rd, and we can flee together. Don't leave me alone. Signed, your beloved communist swine, A. Fascinating. And then instructions for Hitman, so... Right, the assassination of a senior advisor, Mr. Quentin Hake, though potentially given, yeah, the paper, this might well be pre-war.
I believe you have something for me.
I do, together with a lot of cocking incriminating evidence, though... You know what? I'm just going to tell him I read those incriminating letters.
Did I ask you to snoop around in our personal affairs? That was and is none of your business. Forget the petty gossip and focus on the task at hand. Am I making myself clear to you? Now, the blueprints. Have you found them yet?
I do enjoy that he considers, yes, a signed letter to a hitman, having another Vault Dweller killed as flipping gossip. Marvelous.
Well, they're no good to me. I can't read them. Go deliver them to my daughter, Audrey. She's the one who's leading the effort to repair the weather machine. Oh, and before I forget, our conversation earlier, in Cassie's room. Water under the bridge, yes? I do hope we can keep that just between us. I'd hate for rumors to flutter about.
Aha, and perhaps unsurprisingly, yes, the meteorological section is, yes, that giant building we saw in the distance. Right, we're only halfway there and we're already passing by checkpoints and whatnot, so okay. The place is very much guarded by the looks of it, hang about, and... okay, now the question is, am I supposed to have, yes, stumbled across all these robot corpses, and thus conclude narratively, my goodness, something must have killed them, or were these like, you know, alive 5 minutes ago, but another player already took them out before I got here? And there's the peril of doing narrative adventures in an online world, because I don't know which of those is true. Oh, hang on, I found something. Right, there's some robo-brain war mines dotted around. Right, something's actually cocking alive in here. Good, 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 good. Let's just start finishing off your... okay, this is not a good enough gun for this at this point. You guys hit pretty hard, too. Hang on, hang on. What have I got that's actually got ammo? Right, crack out the Gauss rifle. Charge it up. Line up a shot, please. And, excuse me. No. That is doing depressingly little, actually. That's doing nowhere near enough. Hello there, Audra. Thank you for not attacking me on sight. Here's some cocking blueprints.
You there! I don't know you. Why are you in my lab?
It's okay. Chill out. Your dad sent me.
What's this? Oh, the blueprints. Fantastic. Did my father send you? Are we hiring outside help for the mailroom now? Never mind that. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that I finally have these.
Okay, you're now going to explain to me what's going on. And if you say, oh no, I'm busy, but I'm sure the next person you speak to will answer your questions, I'm turning off this damn game right now.
Well, the name says it all. It used to be a machine that did the weather. You know, monitoring it, controlling it, just the usual stuff. I think we picked it up as a way to sweeten the pot when my father was getting the board to approve this vault. A bit of nepotism later, and here I am. My father refused to listen when I told him my talents are wasted on this machine, but in the end, the research fell off after the bombs fell. Later, we found a very important reason to look into it again, of course, which I'm not really comfortable sharing more on. Sorry, we did just meet after all. To summarize, this machine is important. My father wants it fixed, and I'd very much like Father to stop pestering me about it.
I'm literally the only person who's making any progress on anything in your cocking vault, you utter bastards. Still, I would say, having dug a fair whack into the new stuff that's floating about, I think you get the point. This here is Fallout 76 with the Skyline Valley update, and... okay. I began this video by asking one simple question, which is, as someone who's more into Fallout for, you know, a single-player narrative action RPG experience, is this new stuff good and interesting enough that I would want to maybe come back to Fallout 76? And I think the answer, unfortunately, is no. Because for me, 76 is always eventually going to run into, you know, one fairly major roadblock, and that's the flipping combat. It's not really hard or anything, it's just annoying to deal with, because every enemy is tanky, there's 10 million enemies, and it doesn't really matter if you die or not, because you just respawn straight after, so you just keep tossing yourself at it over and over and over again, until eventually you brute force your way past it, but that eats lots of ammo, and getting hold of more ammo is bloody irritating, and it eats your armor condition, and repairing that is bloody irritating. Just, this game spends a lot of time making you fight, and I don't enjoy the bloody fighting. As for the stuff I was interested in, honestly, yeah, the new bit of the world seems a bit underwhelming to me. Lots of empty forests, lots of empty roads. I've not really stumbled into anything that interesting, to be honest, and while there is clearly a bit of an interesting plot going on, the game refuses to let me bloody engage with it, because every character is refusing to speak to me outside of the absolute bare minimum information they need to give me to send me on the next fetch quest, and I just want to engage with the story, damn it, so... yeah, not the best experience to my mind. Still, I'll say this at least, it is free. It's a free update, so if you've got 76, you may as well give it a look-see, I suppose. For me, though, yeah, it kind of just feels a little bit more like more of the same. It doesn't quite do it for me, so we'll leave things off there. But I do keep my eye on 76, so who knows, maybe in the future there'll be another update that works for me a little bit better. We shall flipping see. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Fallout 76. Thank you very much, and goodbye. If we just hide the bodies, nobody needs to know about this. Yes! My stupid plan has worked! It turns out I'm a genius! The giant rad scorpion is not gone! Oh, hang on, there's more yet, though. I'm still being very shocked. Guys, where's the NCR? Nobody needs to know.